Hello, my name is Kathy, and today I'll be discussing Pluto in the first house. But before I do this, I wanted to let you know that because I have a great many videos now on many different topics, that I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easy to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. People with Pluto in the first house have a way of drawing issues into the open. When it is negatively expressed, it shows connections with the underworld and a liability to suffer bodily violence. Very often it leads to some form of banishment or exile, but this isolation may stem from an exclusiveness which deliberately shuts others out. These people have a will of their own, which may appear as a complete disregard of convention. They tend to be loners and to project an air of mystery. Money matters greatly to them because of the power that comes from financial wealth, and they crave to not only merely do well, but be a veritable plutocrat. These people want personal power and will use their driving ambition to get down to fundamentals and expose long neglected issues. Pluto in the first house people understand that they can control the general direction of their destiny, and they may go to extremes in doing just that. These people have the sense of purpose to change conditions in their environment, which will improve their chances for success. These people are defensive in protecting their weakness because they don't want anyone to take advantage of them, but they will let them if they will help correct intolerable social conditions. Pluto in the first house people can turn to powerful friends for support, some of whom fear them because of the sense of power that emanates from them, while others simply respect them. When their trust is violated, they become very angry, but you might not know this because they are highly skilled at keeping their emotions in check behind a calm exterior. These people are not adverse to the concepts of scheming, if necessary, to achieve their goals. The psychic abilities of these people gives them an advantage over their competitors because they can detect deception and take steps to protect themselves. These people rarely get into a compromising situation. It isn't easy for them to submit to authority, which can result in trouble. In their personal and business dealings, they insist on fair play and justice. A good education will give them enormous leverage to promote better government and a better society. First house Pluto people, after much soul searching, may decide to live up to people's trust in them, or they will win high praise from the public for their willingness to serve its interests. Pluto in the first house people are very private by nature. This is a very important thing for them, and few people who know them will violate that privacy, for they know that the first house Pluto person can be vindictive. Basically, these people prefer to be left alone. Even though they are very private by nature, they will nevertheless fight for their rights if anyone tries to obstruct them. When someone appreciates the service that these people have done, their essential vitality is regenerated. It is important for them to be careful not to distort their objectives by a lust for personal gain, for that power can become destructive. When these people help others with their creative resources, their accomplishments are unlimited. Once they are trained to use their talents wisely, the lives of everyone they contact will be immeasurably improved. People with Pluto in the first house often feel frustrated with things that they experienced with their parents. As a result of this frustration, they have developed the ambition to succeed on their own merits. It is possible that they may have to break with the past to improve on their early parental circumstances, but it is important for their future as it is often a requisite to their ultimate success in life. These people have always known that they could do more with their potential than others seem to do with theirs. It is important for them to clarify and then to harness their ideas to an objective, and then they will be enthusiastically dedicated to those life goals. An extreme desire for power can undermine the plans of these people for gaining what they want in life. It is important for them not to become obsessed with greed, as they may end up being the final victim. It is far better for them to use their energy to improve social conditions. People with Pluto in the first house can choose how to achieve their ambitions through the intensity of their will. Although they do tend to go to extremes in asserting their will, they do have a strong sense of purpose, and they will reshape their environment in order to achieve their goals in life. In many cases, the frustration of their early years made them decide to let nothing stand in their way again. Their destiny may require them to make an important contribution to society, for they are concerned about political conditions at all levels. These people are not afraid to speak out when elected officials fail to carry out their promises. They respect education because they understand that the public must be informed in order to be effective. These people know how to gain public support in protesting the misuse of power by elected officials. In their personal and business affairs, they insist on fair play. These people sincerely hope that their children will also stand up for their rights. They want their children to take advantage of the opportunities they provide to take their place in the world. They want to know that society can use their resources to improve human conditions. People with Pluto in the first house must learn to modify their extremism and take advantage of opportunities, rather than try to control their competitors. Ultimately, it just makes sense that it would be more profitable to gain their support. It helps for these people to lighten up and not view every single person they come across with suspicion. Instead, why not assume that they would be welcome? It is always possible to convert fear into dedication if they present a worthwhile purpose that will benefit others as well as themselves. These people have a special gift in that they can virtually smell deception when it first appears. So it really is a waste of time for these people to be worrying about being undermined. So ultimately, they have nothing to lose and everything to gain through cooperative effort. These people may have to break with the past before they can make a commitment to their goals. Their personal relationships will be enhanced if they are free to indulge in them with no strings attached. For a successful marriage to occur for these people, they will have to have working through the frustrations of their childhoods. Pluto in the first house people find that after much soul searching, that they may decide to do what they can to justify people's trust in them. Generally speaking, if these people are willing to serve the interests of others, they may earn gratitude and sincere appreciation for their efforts. It is in this way that they can also motivate others to follow their example. It is important for these people to make sure that they aren't motivated solely by the desire for personal gain, or else the process may disintegrate and fail. People with Pluto in the first house can turn to powerful friends for support. They know how to scheme when necessary to achieve their objectives, and they don't tolerate anyone who violates their trust. Most of their friends respect them for this quality, and a few genuinely like them. These people know what they have out of life, and they know that they can do more with their ideas than others can with theirs. Having an objective helps them focus their ideas efficiently. Their current situation may not be challenging, but it may be the catalyst that they need to get started. It is important for these people to be involved in some significant social activity that requires their special talents. Otherwise, they will never feel that their life is being meaningful. People with Pluto in the first house may undo all of their accomplishments if they assume that they can get away with anything. It is important for them to try to be more moderate and compromising when it seems appropriate. These people can undermine their position by being too self-indulgent and neglecting other people's needs. It's important for these people to be responsive to their social obligations, from which they will gain many benefits. I have a great many videos now on many different topics, so I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Well, that's it for now. To stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this free YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button right below this video. Take care.